Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, lovers. Okay, welcome to any new subscribers. Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. Thanks for coming and thanks for coming back. I don't think I said that in the Yeshua reading. Um, so this is an Archangel Uriel reading. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see where he's at. Courage and bravery. Okay, that's the same thing I seen at the beginning of Yeshua's reading too. Yeshua's reading might resonate with you. Okay, we got do the work. Okay, and then we got guardian angel at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like Archangel Uriel could be really helping you a lot at this time, helping Archangel Raphael to heal your mind is what I'm getting from this, because she's holding the caduceus and her wings are green. Okay, so Archangel Uriel is helping Archangel Raphael to work with you when it comes to healing your mind and the way that you think. You're actually surrounded by a lot of angels at this time. A lot of subconscious healing is what it's giving me, because it seems like, like the back of her head is glowing, that's gives me subconscious. You're experiencing a lot of spiritual growth at this time. So spend a lot of time like meditating, okay? Trying different meditation techniques, different breathing techniques, even positioning your body in certain ways, trying a little, a yoga pose here and there. Do the ones that you're called to do, like you can Google like top 10 most popular yoga poses or whatever, and see what that does for your energy. Or you could even like be showing me somebody like just jumping around, like that one thing where it says like imagine you're full of pepper, and then as you jump all of the pepper comes out of you, and you imagine salt kind of like snow floating down and filling you with that beautiful white clean clear type of energy. Okay, so it says, if you are wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you are able to give, and there's a good chance that you are feeling disheartened or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in this situation is pivotal to your growth, expansion, and spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light you have within. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get behind the wheel and drive the journey of your life. Yes, energy is going to be needed to hustle and push, but every single effort you make will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life, okay? It says being spiritual isn't always easy. It comes with a price, and often that price is time and effort. That is why angels call it light work, because we have to work our light. This isn't spiritual easy. This isn't spiritual vacation. This is spiritual work. And that does mean we have to work. Action, effort, surrender, and trust are needed for things to come together. But when this card appears, you have an important opportunity to figure out the balance between effort and effortless, and understand when both of these energies need to move through your being. If you want to abandon a project or walk away from a situation, this card is letting you know that you are needed more than ever. This isn't the time to run away. This is the time to turn up. When you show up ready and willing to do the work, you will move up too, So don't quit on yourself or whatever it is that you have been putting your energy into, like just keep working at it. Just keep taking those actions and making that effort, And I feel like Archangel Uriel's getting at the fact, because I was talking about that subconscious work, I think a lot of ideas are coming into you, and he wants you to try to think more positively, put more affirmations in your life and all of these different things. There's so many little tips and tricks that you could do that makes your light work a lot easier. And the more of these different things that you try in an effort to know and understand and control your spiritual gifts in a way, the stronger that becomes, the stronger that mental link becomes, and the stronger subconscious healing you're able to accomplish, what's going on the outside of them that you want them to know about or pay attention to. Okay, we got two. We got martyr and child orphan. Okay, so you could be around people who are like, I don't know, addicted to self pity in some sort of way. And it's kind of hard when you're around people like that and you're trying to learn the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause, when you're choosing to do the work and not focusing on this energy of self pity or this, energy where you're putting yourself down anymore. I think it creates some sort of separation and you get that, oh wow, how come people don't look at it? It's not like you're getting it, but it's like somebody is pushing that energy, like, how come people don't look at me? Like the way that they're thinking isn't quite right. And when you're around people like that, it's very healing or healthy to fortify your mind, okay? Because other people's negative thoughts can poison your shit, okay? If you're not psychically protecting yourself and constantly keeping that energy of light or keeping positive thoughts in your head as much as you can, people's thoughts can be strong enough to send out energetic waves that also affect your thoughts and trigger your subconscious things that you're still currently healing from, making it a little bit more difficult, either speeding up that process of getting that thing in your subconscious healed that you needed to get healed, or it kind of slows down the process a little bit because you're not quite ready to heal that thing that person is triggering in your subconscious. It says child orphan. So the shadow attribute says feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So I don't know. This could be people that like hang around with other people and trauma bond. This is what it's giving me. An inappropriate surrogate family sounds like a bunch of people getting together and trauma bonding over some bullshit, over how people hurt them and left them and, did all of this to them, not healing from those experiences or learning from the situations that they've been in, but allowing those feelings within them to boost, like to slow down their maturing stage. It's like they're not maturing. Like some people are just stuck right there where they are in that negative judgment of the physical world type of energy. And I think this is the kind of people that you have going on outside of you. And you're in this independent base on learning to go it alone, conquering fear, surviving type of energy. So Archangel Uriel really wants you to keep your mind in a very strong place. Okay. This is what he's getting at. Try to stay very strong. And, it says surrendering your power of choice, because I opened this deck, okay? I part this deck. It says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And I think that is the biggest part of the work that we have to do, right? It brings us so much strength and it brings us so much knowledge and so much understanding of ourselves and others, but that is hard work to really drop your guards and just really put this trust in spirit. He's saying like this invisible force, and you can hope that things are going to go the way that you want them to go. But, so many times in the past, things didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted to go. It wasn't because you didn't have faith or you didn't have trust or whatever. But I mean, in a way, your faith and your trust wasn't strong enough to say, okay, God, I understand why I didn't get to go and do this time. You weren't seeing things quite clear yet, but now you're not in that place anymore. Now you're surrendering to the divine and you're really having trust and faith and belief that it's going to work out. And you also understand that rejection is God's protection. And if it doesn't work out, it's really the best for me in that moment. And you're pulling strength from those things that seem to be not working out. And that's really beautiful. That's where, Archangel Uriel wants your mind to be at, because not only does it boost the protection of Archangel Michael and these things outside of you that people could be trying to tweak, or, it protects your psychic strength in a different type of way, because your mind is fortified. Your mind understands the foundation on which you sit, and your mind feels protected and comfortable and at ease. And then it can manifest clearly the justice that it wants to attract to itself, right? So we got the hanged man, okay? So I feel like maybe you could be feeling a little bit stuck, but I think that this is what Archangel Uriel is saying. Like, change the way that you're thinking. You're not stuck. Anytime you're sitting still, you know what I mean, or you're thinking about quitting or whatever, sometimes it's just some sort of mental block that you have going on within yourself. And you take that time to tap in and receive that enlightenment. Don't just automatically, give up on yourself or feel like you're doing something wrong or you should just stop, And you don't even know how many times throughout this entire journey I have been like, Spirit, am I doing the right? Like, should I just quit? Should I just stop doing this and do something else, Like, it's going real slow, tapping my watch type shit. But I'm the impatient type, and you are my soul family, okay? So you could be the impatient type too. Not like you try to be, but it's just like on certain days, you just really wonder, and you really. But if you sit down and talk to spirit, they always bring you that clarity. My mind is fortified, so it always comes back around to that, upbeat, happy, clear type of space, or it sends me into that investigative space where I'm like, Spirit, what is it? What's going on? Am I having a fear? What's happening with my channel? I seek clarity and understanding from my divine guides rather than going straight to the doubt or straight to the, should I do this or not, or just being like, Spirit, I know I can do this. I know that I'm meant to do this. And I 100%, am devoted and motivated to really do this. I love this. This is perfect. I thank God for what it is that I'm meant to be doing. And then I say, well, but I could use a little bit of reassurance. I could use a little bit of encouragement. I could use a little bit of strength right now, God, I could use that push that only you can come in and give me. I could use a little bit of enlightenment, and then I'll find a little meditation thing, or I'll just feel so strongly like I need to wake up. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I need to wake up at 4 a.m. I need to wake up during the God's hour and meditate. That's why I need to wake up hella early and sit here in the silence and talk to God and explain to him how I'm feeling, what's going on with me, what do I need to do, and that's just my thing that I do with the divine, and I do it in a lot of different ways. And it works the same way for you, is what Archangel Uriel is getting at. But it's all about the way that you're wrapping your mind around things and making sure you're not creating mental walls for yourself where you really don't need them. We got the King of Roses and we got the King of Keys, okay? That could be why two cards fell out, okay? Because this could absolutely be people on the outside of you, the King of Roses and the King of Keys. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And these are kings, but they don't have to be men. They could just be very masculine type of energies. One very money hungry and one who thinks they're a master manipulator. Or this could be, I heard Jekyll and Hyde. This could be a Jekyll and Hyde type of person, And they could have both of these, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius just highly aspected in their chart. Yeah, we got the tower, okay? And them people going through a tower, these people are the past, okay? And we got the two of forces, okay? I feel like you're right here in this beautiful place, this place of forward movement. You're not exchanging energy with people who don't believe you can attract this strength and this justice and all of this to yourself, the people who don't believe in you, who don't think you could do it. And because God told you. And you're very comfortable with that. And that's why you're right here, rooted and planted right here by the riverside, fertile in a great place where the temperature is always right. You know what I mean? Where you can always receive replenishment and renewal. And you exchange energy with the divine every day. These are all major arcanas that came out for you. And then these little minors came out trying to fuck with you. Okay. We got the chariot. So they also, they could be very immature energies around you too, you know. But with the chariot being Archangel Raphael, you have healed your way forward, you know. It's just all about you retraining your brain and training your mind to start believing in this, you know, because that's the hardest part, the air, mastering the air of us, you know. So it's important that you get your mind to a place where your mind is sure, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I love this. I feel, I see progress in this. I've never healed as much as I thought I like. I've never healed this much until I got into this thing that I love. And, you know, I don't see myself letting this go anytime soon. I see so many other things that I can use this thing for, you know, as far as touching other people and helping the world, you know. And that's how it should be when you're looking at your divine plans and things like that, not looking at them like, I don't think that's going to work, I don't think that's going to work, I don't think this, you know what I mean, just being like, okay, spirit, I know, just keep going, I got this, I'm tapped into the Akashic library, I'm the master of the elements within me, and I'm the star. Okay, this is the star. And though things may seem like they're up in the air at this time, y'all have already taken the time to take me out of this place of confusion and loss and misery and show me exactly where the treasure is and how exactly I can get to it. So when it comes to conflict on the outside of you, they don't have a chance right now. It's like you have a different way of experiencing, you know, any diversities that you may go through with other people on the outside of you. And it's like, if you guys can't come to a nice, you know, to a nice outcome or to something very calm and where that it works for both of you, then you're done with that exchange of energy. It's like all of your relationships, everything that you're dealing with, it's everything's already done. You know, it's like everything's already in the hands of God. You already have given everything to your spirit team, but it's like you still don't believe in it. You know, you still don't believe they're bringing you strength and they're bringing you justice, you know? So it's like this energy of we're preparing you for something. It might not look like where you want to be. It might be unbelievable to think that, you know, you're living like this right now, but you know, a few tomorrows from now, you're going to be living like this, you know. That could be very hard to believe and hard to wrap your head around. And they're saying just see the positive in what's coming up and throw more of that beautiful energy, throw every energy that you feel, everything that you go through, every experience that you have into the art that you're focused on creating. And that's how you stay in that calm water, by focusing on the co-creative power that's within you. And with the seven of forces, you know, or the seven of cups, you stay balanced and you see through any and all illusions that may come up against you on the way. And that includes anything that these, you know, these people who are addicted to self-pity on the outside of you are trying to, you know, like they're trying to disrupt your balance in some sort of way. But you already, you know, deep in the Akashic field with this beautiful overflowing cup. So don't let your own doubts talk you into like dealing with or giving anybody the time of day who really doesn't believe in you, who doesn't believe that your cup is overflowing, yet they come in with their little cups trying to catch whatever is flowing out of your cup, you know? Like this energy of people trying to convince you that they don't believe, even though they see all of this enlightenment and all of these gifts and all of the work that you have done. Like they don't want you to feel like you any stronger now. They still want you to feel like a martyr. They still want you to be in this self-pity, nobody wants me type of energy that maybe you were in the past, and that's why you related to these this King of Roses and this King of Keys. What's the strength and the justice card? We got teamwork. But now you work as a team with the divine. You're in this like apprenticeship, you know, really learning and studying the divine through yourself, you know. You're growing, you've been doing a lot of hard work. It says commitment, you know, it says building on success, you know. So it's like not only are you a success, but you're only getting better, you're only building on yourself more and more. But none of it would be possible if you weren't in this collaboration with God, you know. So I heard, like, if people are mad about it, then that's who they need to take it up with. They need to just pray to God. Maybe they should try praying something positive about you, and they might get more understanding. So somebody who's been doing negative prayers, geez. We got teamwork, determination, goals, dedication, quality, and attention to detail. You are amazing at whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you put your energy into. You could be like a trades person or somebody that's really good at selling things. You're meant to make a lot of achievements, to receive a lot of recognition and reward for the things that you do. And that is your true justice. And it's very important that you believe it. Because how you gonna make it happen if you don't believe it? What's Archangel Michael and the Buddha prepares? We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It says bad business, financial management, and finishing what you started. So they're saying, like, well, Archangel Uriel saying this would be a bad move, to quit now. Not to say you could never start over, but it will be like, reneging on the deal that you made, not to guilt you into it, because you have free will and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But you are already so beautiful and amazing, and spirit has already been working on bringing you this beautiful harvest that you've been working so hard and waiting for. So to quit now, he like, that's bad business pretty much. you know and also, this is leading to somewhere very promising for you financially. But you're not quite finished. He's like, you're just getting started type of energy. So you just have to trust in that, and trust that where you're going is somewhere beautiful, and trust that you could always, do more than one thing. You don't have to be just stuck doing that one thing. But if you're bored and you're totally discontent with it, and you do the work and do the healing to change your mind to a more positive mindset, and you still don't want to do that, then by all means, go ahead, change your mind, change your path. But it would be much better if you just stick to it, and really recognize that you've been making these beautiful investments this entire time. And they really don't want you to give up on yourself or your journey or what it is that you've been working so hard to do this entire time, all because somebody else wants to put you in some sort of mental entrapment. Or you may feel a little, it's almost like somebody's trying to capitalize on your feelings of like indecision or whatever. You could be feeling just a little bit trapped or a little bit stuck at this time. But I feel like somebody's sort of trying to victimize you or trying to send you some sort of fear or terror or anxiety types of feelings. And it could be affecting you a little bit because that's already there within you. And it's very important that you get this feeling of being restricted, this feeling of scarcity out of your subconscious. Because I think it's draining you a bit. What's the King of Roses and the King of Keys? Yeah, we got the Five of Wands, okay? These people is all about conflict, these two folks. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Trying to create conflict so that you don't end up in this calmer water type of energy. But the thing is, you're just already there. You just only have a little bit, you have a little bit of work still to do, but you're already beyond the place where anyone could touch you, already being protected and already actively attracting the justice. He's saying, like, it's almost like, sometimes if you do have your doubts, then you beat yourself up for having doubts because you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be having these doubts. But he's saying, like, this is all a part of being human. Just embrace who you are and the feelings that you having at the moment, the emotions that you go through at the moment. Like, just be in the moment and don't feel trapped or restricted. Feel like, okay, I'm on this beautiful path. I'm due to get this amazing harvest. You know what I mean? I know everything's coming to fruition. My hard work is paying off. God promised me this harvest, and I know I'm gonna get my rewards. And every day that I breathe or just walk is a reward. This over exaggerated feeling of gratitude for everything that you already have is what brings these big results and big payouts. But it's all about having your mind right first. Because you can have your mind super right. Your mind could be right as rain, right? Your mind could be right as rain. You could have this whole, 20-year plan of how you want your life to go, and everything could be going along steady and smooth, and then one day it's like one thread is snatched out of that entire plan because maybe you were too dependent on that plan. Maybe you weren't leaving room for God, or maybe you weren't listening to your guides when they were telling you, hey, this plan is great, but we don't want you to go here because that person's trying to do this. We don't want you to go there because that person been doing magic and they're trying, it's like there's so many other layers to the shit. So it's this feeling, that feeling of the thread being pulled out. It doesn't mean that your plan doesn't matter, but I always used to tell people I don't make plans because plans always end up getting ruined. But it's just because I walk a different kind of path. My path is meant to be filled with a lot of mystery and a lot of faith in what the divine is bringing to me. And the more that I trust in those mysterious nudges and get these messages and follow that faith, the stronger and more stable I feel. The better I feel about the plan that I don't even have. You know what I mean? I just know that it's instilled within me. And I know that I'm going the way that I should be going, and not really stressing so much about the details that or about the plan that I made, or how I feel like the numbers should look by now, or how many likes or views I feel like I should be getting. None of that matters, because this entire thing is divinely guided, and it's going to go the way that God intends it to go. And your journey and your divine purpose is the exact same way. So you have to get your mind in that way of thinking, so that you can keep everything straight. And even if you have a moment of doubt, your mind is so fortified, so full of strength, so trusting that your justice is coming in, that you will auto correct that thing, like the beautiful piece of technology that you are. But this anxiety is slowing you down. But you're a star, my love. Like I said, you know exactly who you should be exchanging energy with at this time. So really trust in that. Because at the end of the day, you are the truth, baby. This beautiful divine warrior, okay? Extremely empathic. You can feel, you can feel the right or the wrong situation from a mile away. You have this, amazing ability to pick up on emotions and energies around you. And you could be highly sensitive to emotions. It says being able to feel what others feel. So how could you have such an amazing gift, and still feel like you're going to miss something? You're not going to miss anything. And you're not going anywhere. Not for a long time, because you got a mission to do. We got the matrix, okay? The matrix is no longer where you reside, okay? It says everyday programming created through the media, jobs, and society, though. So that's what I think is healing in your subconscious. And I said this the other day, there's still certain programming, certain ways of thinking that you're currently healing and dropping at this time, dropping these parameters and guidelines that were set for you to operate within, dropping this feeling of limitation, or dropping that way of thinking that tells you you're limited, because you are unlimited. You could do anything that you want to do, and you have to set your mind to that way of thinking, to a more free place. What else? We got mind shatter, okay? So it says the splitting of the mind through traumatic events, split personality disorder, creating alters and triggers to activate the alternate personas. And this always gives me this energy of MK Ultra. Somebody could have been trying to keep you in some sort of MK Ultra program because you are a seer. So I feel like when it comes to you, when it comes to your mind healing, it took just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like he's saying at some point in history, your mind was completely shattered, almost like you were operating as some whole other personality, or like maybe you went through something so traumatic that you started to create some sort of alter, or, there were certain triggers to make you start doing certain things or acting a certain way. But now you have access to these energies and dimensions and information that others may not readily have access to. Now you're following your supernatural insight. You're no longer in this place where your mind is shattered, or you're still collecting certain pieces of the mind. My head is hurting, like On the left side, okay, I got like this pain sort of like from the front, like from the front of my hairline, like to maybe the middle of the crown. Maybe there could have been some sort of accident also, that altered the way that your mind works, or the way that you think, it could have been a bump to the head or some sort of NDE that activated your spiritual awakening, or some sort of abuse that didn't seem like it was that bad, but it was like it did a lot more damage than you realized. Maybe you were abused as a child. Sorry, not to trigger anyone or anything like that, but I feel like this really did something to the way that your brain works, to your brain chemistry, is what I'm hearing. What else? We got enemies. So it says those who plot against you in the shadows and in the light, wanting to see your downfall and come in between success, you and the light. Okay. So this could be like family members. Okay. It says cult leader. I don't know. You could have been really involved in some very dark shit when you were younger. We got the Dark Lord, night visits, the cult leader, and cords. Could even been some things that you didn't know were going on. Maybe you were involved in some sort of like secret rituals or something like this. Yeah, we got incubus, succubus. Okay, but your rank has never been a secret. That's what it is. Ever since you were a young child, you could even be an orphan. Okay, you could be like adopted, and like your family could be keeping that a secret. It says your spiritual rank based not on your physical age, but on your spiritual experiences, your position within the spiritual realms. You came in with a very high ranking energy when you were young. That beautiful light, baby, is stuck out of you like a sore thumb. And that's why you had so many obstacles along the way. And you made it through each and every one of them things. So don't you quit now that you're tapped into your Akashic records, especially not, because of some baby witch sending you anything. These people have no power over you. They cannot affect you unless you think that they can. So also that could be another thing with the way that you're thinking. Like, yeah, I tell you about attacks. I tell you what people is doing, but I also laugh while I tell you about that shit. Because I know that at the end of the day, it's a joke. It's hilarious, because they cannot affect you with this conflict unless you allow them to. I giggle about it because I know I'm safe, and I'm so happy to be out of that place where I'm in this mental entrapment, and I'm so worried about what other people think or what other people are able to do to me or how other people are able to affect me, because that time is over, baby. Also, they're working on your solar plexus at this time and your third eye chakra, helping to see yourself a lot more clearly and to boost your confidence. But not only confidence, it's like that is directly tied into your mental, though. That confident energy. And also, what is this? I think this is the throat chakra right here and the heart chakra. Okay. So it's like you sticking up for yourself in a major way. We got divination and we got pedestal. Okay, you could do divination of some kind. I feel like you're very good at whatever it is that you do. Okay, spirit really don't want you to quit whatever you're doing, because people are looking at you like you're of an upper echelon in the spiritual community. People are noticing you for your gifts, but they're giving you jealousy and envy over it, rather than it's like everybody's trying to sign up to be some sort of enemy right now, which is really stupid because you're an amazing energy. So just continue to do the work that you're doing on yourself and don't worry about nothing. Because this energy that people are trying to send your way is just going right back to them. It just got them on the terminal list. Okay, look, we got Sherlock Holmes, so you know about everything. Just let them do their thing, and don't stress and worry so much about the attacks. They tell you about the attacks so you can say prayers of extra protection and things like that, so that you can cover that. Maybe you never prayed specifically, to keep people from trying to shatter your mind, or trying to, maybe you never prayed this programming and conditions off of you. And sometimes that's what you need to do. Sometimes you need to pray about any fire signs or air signs specifically that want to cause conflict in your life. Sometimes there's just things you never said or you never asked spirit to protect you from. Of course you are protected, but there's nothing more powerful than you being very specific on what it is that you need to be protected from. because spirit will bring information to me, and then I'll be like, well, do I need to do something else? And they're like, yes, you need to do something about this. Like, what do you want us to do? Pretty much, because I have free will, and they can bring the information to me. They can lead me to water, but they can't make me drink. So they can tell you the information, and they can keep you enlightened and keep you informed. But if you're not having your mind really aligned with the divine, then you're not thinking about, oh, okay, well, let me just say this prayer, let me do this, let me do that. Never assume you're just automatically protected from everything. You meet spirit halfway when you do the responsible thing and pray about that thing, even though you're protected. And then having the faith and the trust that that extra protection you imagined, or that extra protection you prayed for, is actually working for you. Whew, I feel like he had a lot of stuff to say today. It says who I was meant to be. That's what you're uncovering within yourself at this time, who you really truly are meant to be. But it's very important that in order for you to become who you're truly meant to be, that you change the way that you're thinking. Your thinking should evolve with your energy. As the vibration of you rises, the healing power within you rises. The more it's like the higher your vibration, the more these things are getting like, shaken up and shaken out of your energy in a way. Like, that's how he's showing it to me, like dirt on a sifter or something like this. Like maybe the rocks are too big to go through the little holes. So it's like you're just vibrating these big rocks off of your sifter. You know what I mean? They're just falling off the side and falling away. And what's left, what makes it through the holes and into that basket, is the real bare minimum of what it is that you're really truly meant to be in this lifetime. And you just do that process over and over again until there's nothing but this nice, smooth energy that you're able to work with and shape into any shape that you want. And sometimes that can feel like, this big shattering of the mind, like this big chaotic time. But the outside of you mirrors the inside of you. So know that, like, when people are coming around trying to cause conflict and all of these different things, sometimes that can also be a sign of some conflict that you need to work on within you. But it doesn't always, but it doesn't never hurt to check. It doesn't ever hurt to just check. Yeah, because you have these beautiful, amazing abilities. And you definitely got some vampires around you, okay? You could be from Brooklyn, because they say vampires in Brooklyn. It's like, yes, there are vampires around. That's not something that you're imagining. And it's not only happening because you may have some sort of subconscious conflict going on. So just be very aware. It's you. It's whatever is true for you in your life. But just try to think about the thing from all of the different angles. Is all Archangel Uriel is getting at, okay? And what's the final thought on this, my love? Okay. We got Archangel Lavender, okay? It says prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone, okay? And this one says Archangel Christiel, connect with unicorns and receive the white ascension flame, okay? And white white can represent the crown also. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that because I feel like I want to keep it, but it just fell off the deck while I was shuffling. So I'm just gonna keep it because I feel strongly I should keep it. But I was gonna put it back and really shuffle. But it says Archangel Lavender is the twin flame of Archangel Micheal. She is his divine feminine aspect and shares his magnificent retreat over the mighty Himalayan mountains. Her gentle lavender light enfolds people in loving, purifying healing. When your soul star chakra is opening, expanding, and starting to light up, she approaches you to help you understand your gifts, talents, and ancient knowledge, okay? So then, so that you can use them wisely, okay? And that's why it's very important for you to clear the mind out of the things that you're healing from or the things that no longer serve you. Because you have to make room for new gifts, new talents, more ancient knowledge. Make room for those things to unlock and have space to operate within, your mind body complex, okay? It says, although you may be ready to open your soul star chakra fully, it may be blocked by one or more ancestors or people you have met on your soul journey. If they refuse to forgive you, they hold back your spiritual progress. Archangel Lavender uses her special wisdom to communicate with them to bring about release. As soon as you are ready, she will work with you during sleep to heal your soul star chakra, you know. And also, Archangel Metatron works very closely with your soul star chakra, also, you know. So, asking Archangel Metatron to fill your soul star chakra with like sacred geometry and, higher light codes in order to break up that lower vibrational energy. You know, anybody that doesn't want to forgive you, even though you've already given them forgiveness, ask him to, loosen up that energy so that you can receive much clearer downloads, or so that you can perceive and think about your next steps that you need to take in your journey a lot more clearer, you know. And also burning lavender while you're sleeping, you know, but you can definitely ask Archangel Lavender to work with you in your sleep. I have before, you know, I ask all the different angels that I meet and learn about, to help me with their specific thing that they're meant to help with, you know, and it really does work wonders, you know. My mind is in a good place. Not to say, I'm just always so together and I always got everything down pat, but I know exactly where to turn to if I'm not feeling up to par, or I feel like it's some vampires in Brooklyn trying to fuck with me or whatever. I go directly to the divine, and that's where Uriel wants your mind at. It says choosing this card indicates that you are ready to bring back the gifts, talents, and wisdom that you have earned on your soul journey. In order to do so, forgive everyone and everything that has hurt you in this life or any other. If you feel hurt or angry with someone, even though it may seem justified, ask yourself, how long are you prepared to hold on to those emotions? A lifetime, 10 lifetimes? Let go now so that you can purify your soul star chakra. Strengthen your intention by affirming, I forgive everyone and everything that has hurt or harmed me in this lifetime or any other. Then Archangel Lavender can use her wisdom to persuade anyone who is blocking you to release you, you know? And that's why forgiveness really truly is for you. Once you forgive anyone and everyone that may have tried to restrict you or bring conflict, or chose to be an enemy to you, chose to be a vampire to you, chose to hurt you when they were supposed to protect you, or anything like that, once you forgive them, the angels give them a chance to forgive you too. But they don't have to forgive you in order for you to move forward and to open up your energy and to a much higher vibration, you know? So I feel like that's a lot of stuff to think about. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.